All right, let's start warming up. Gentle jogging and deep breathing. Let's do this couple of minutes. Let's do some not Bhati, Bhastrika. Bhastrika, when you breathe in and out quickly, but with no effort though. Kapalbhati, you breathe out with full effort. So let's do Bhastrika for, let's do for 150 times. And now take a deep breath. After taking a short breath when we take only using, we call dead space. The dead space, mainly the bronchus, the first part of your breathing pipes, where there's no exchange of carbon dioxide and oxygen. And now let's do jumping jacks. Let's do that for 30 times. Breathe in and breathe out as you bring your arms down. And let's do about 30 times. The skipping on one foot at a time, and you twist at the same time. So bring your elbow and opposite knee closer. Now let's do few skipping on the sideways. So you lift your leg from your hips on the side and skip at the same times. Or you can, without skipping, move your leg sideways. Let's do some steps as marching. So bring your one leg high and you swing your arms. Okay. Now let's warm your upper body also fully. So we're gonna swing your arms as you go to your right, and then you go to your left. Breathe out each time. Now let's bring your arms at the level of your shoulders. And then same way, go to your right side. And then breathe out, go to your left. Breathe out as you go on the side. That way you stretch all the back muscles. And now let's do some exercises for your shoulders. So swing your arm, your right arm, and then swing your left arm. So let's do your right arm and then left, right, left. And let's swing them in opposite direction. Your right arm, your left arm. Let's do your both arms together. Let's swing forward and then as much as possible backwards. And now let's swing them in opposite direction. Okay, great. Now let's stretch sideways with your left arm up first, and then stretch upwards first, and then lean towards your right side. Breathe in and bring your arm back. So idea is to breathe in first and keep your breath in, and then stretch towards the left, and then breathe out. Inhale again, and then exhale as you bring your arm down. Let's repeat it. Inhale, raise your left arm, and then stretch, and then breathe out, and stretch more. Inhale as you bring your arm up, exhale as you bring it down. Let's do one more time. Move your right side, breathe in, stretch, breathe out, stretch more, breathe in, and then bring your arm down as you breathe out. Let's do with your both arms. Inhale, stretch, out. Go to your left. exhale. Bring your arms up and then down. Let's do same exercise with your fingers crossed. Your palms turn forward. Arms all the way up. Breathe in. Go to your right side. And breathe out. Back. Go to your left as you breathe in. Breathe in and then down. Let's bring your feet apart, your arms apart. Let's go forward into tabletop. And here, try to go as low as possible. Using your hip joints. So you stretch your hamstrings and then touch your right toes, left toes. And 20. Let's bring your hands in the middle. And let's go back and forth. The left hand forward, right one behind. And let's stretch it. Let's go for 20 times. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. For next 10, let's go all the way to your different side, the other side, the opposite side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, and 10. Bring your hands in the middle. Let's use your both hands forwards and backwards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 10. Back in the middle. And now let's twist sideways. Your left hand in the middle and stretch your right arm towards your right side. And your left one towards your left. Breathe out. Let's do it one more time. For about 10 seconds. The last one. Okay. Now let's bring your feet even wider. So once you have your feet wider, walk your hands forward. And bring your hips backwards. And let's go forward with keeping your feet apart. And let's go all the way down with your hips as much as you can. One more time. Let's go back. And come forward. And let's go down with your knees. Keep your feet apart though. And move back and forth with your hips. And let's bring your feet closer so we can go all the way back as far as you can. And then come forward. Let's go back. Let's go forward. One more time. Move forward. And then back. Bring your elbows down, your forearms down. Keeping your hips backwards. And then we're going to bring your chest down. Your one hand, top of your other, back of your hands. Bring your knees wider position. So you can bring the chest down. It's a great pose for your upper back, your neck. And let's come back. Bring your chest up. Now we're going to bring your feet wider and knees up. So keep your feet wide so you can bring your hips backwards and head down. So see how low you can bring your head. Either on your hands, you can place your head on your hands, or you can bring it all the way on the floor and arms behind. And let's come up. Let's bring your feet closer by bringing your toes in and then your heels in, your toes, your heels. And let's keep your knees straight. So we can try to stretch your hamstrings, your calf muscles, back of your knees. And let's bend your knees. And let's roll up your body, your spine, and just come up. And let's inhale. Bring your arms up. Raise your heels. And we are going to quickly exhale as you bend your knees. Let's breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. 5 more to go. When you breathe in quickly, you try to empty your lower part of your lungs. So the more you empty, more you can breathe in. So let's do one balancing pose. Hold on to your right foot or your left foot in opposite hand behind your opposite hip and your other arm up. This is a great stretch. Always before you start walking or jogging or running, let's do the opposite, the other leg. And after you walk, after you jog, after you run, or after you play also. So you're supposed to stretch your quads, your upper thigh. So that way, your balance is always better when you stretch these legs. Okay, let's bring your feet apart. We are going to go into a different group of postures, arms apart. We're going to stretch your hamstrings. Let's bring your arms up and look up. Keep your knees straight. Very important poses, the warrior poses and triangle poses. Let's go forward with your whole body and then all the way down. And then your other arm goes across. So you look towards your upper hand. And let's go back. You are going to switch your side. Your front arm up. Your back hand behind your thigh. Look up. Knees locked. Let's go forward with keeping the knees position same and then down. Your other arm up. And let's come back. Let's switch your side again. We're gonna go into warrior pose. Your left arm up. Now bring your whole body forward. And this time you're going to bring your right arm forward, left one backwards, and then go down. And then you want to bring your upper arm across and twist. And let's come back. Let's switch your side. Go towards your right. Again, front arm up, back hand behind. Look up. Go forward. Switch your arms. Bring your left arm forward. Right one backwards. Go down. And your right arm straight up and look upwards towards your back hand, your upper hand. And let's go back. We're going to go back again towards your left side. This time, bend your front knee. So back knee straight and front knees bent. And let's press your left hand down. Now we're going to swing your other arm. Bring it forward and then down and then backwards, forward, all the way forward, down. It's a great pose for your entire shoulder. One more time. Forward, down, and backwards. Now let's swing it other way. Bring it down, forward, and up. 1, 2, one more time, and 3, and we are going to come back. Let's go to other side. Front arm up, look up, go forward, and now your right hand down, bend your front knee, sorry. Then right hand down. We're gonna swing your arm, other arm forward, down, backwards. 1, 2, and 3. Let's swing it in opposite direction. Down first, forward, up. 1, 2, and 3. You come up. Let's bring your feet together. We're going to do one more balancing pose before we go to the next one. Hold down to your left foot in front of your right thigh in your opposite hand and point your knee downwards. Left arm up. Let's switch your legs. Hold down to your right one in your left hand. And then come back. Let's bring your feet apart again. Your both arms apart. Feet to your left. Front knee bent. See how low you can bring your hips. And then bring your whole body, upper body forward. Bring your arms up as you bring your palms together. And look up. And then bring your both hands down on the floor. And then turn your body downwards. We're going to bring your hips down and your chest up, and then chest down, hips up. Let's repeat it for 5 times. After 5, you come down with your knee. Keep your hips forward though. Place your left hand onto your left thigh, and you want to twist. Keep your hips forward. Place your hands onto your lower part of your thigh and your chest up. So you have to work on your whole right side, the right waist, your right thigh. And then place your hands down and bring your hips all the way back. Keep your hands parallel to your foot and bring your toes towards you. Let's go forward again. Your hips down. Your toes down. Your knee up. And your both arms all the way up. And then come back to center. Let's go to your right side. Front knee bent. Your whole body, upper body forward. Your both arms all the way up. And now bring your hands down. Your back heel up. Let's bring your hips down. Chest up. 5 times. Opposite. Hips up. Chest down. Chest up. Hips down. 2, 3, 4, 5. And let's go down with your knee down. Foot flat. Left hand down. Right hand onto your right thigh and twist. Keep your hips forward. Remember, your hands in lower part of your thigh. Keep your hips forward. Your arms all the way up. Up. And then down. Hips all the way back. Toes upwards. Go forward. Toes down. Knee up. You can place your heel back. Both arms up. And then back to center. All right, you worked on your whole body. Keep on breathing deep. So let's do a few squats before we go down. So we're gonna let's do 3 different types of squats non-stop. So we're gonna bring your heels together, your toes slightly apart. And we're going to do is hold down to your earlobes. And let's go down. Let's go for 35 of these. One, two. And let's bring your feet slightly apart. Let's go for another 35. Five more to go. 31, 32, 33, 34, and 35. Let's bring your feet apart. Wider feet. Let's go for one more round of 35. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 19, 20, 15 more to go. 35. In terms of the cardiovascular exercise, you get quicker heart rate going up by squat as compared to running. Let's bring the feet apart, arms apart, feet to your left, bend your front knee, place your left hand down, place your right hand down, turn your back heel up. Now bring your front foot all the way back in air. You twist as you bend your knee. Your right leg drop over to your right side. Straighten your leg up, down on the floor. Let's bring one heel down, other heel up. Go forward into plank, then upwards dog, and then child pose. Okay, now next challenge is to do few push-ups. So since you all are advanced, so we're gonna try to do in one shot. Let's do 60. You already are used to doing up to 40. So let's set up a new challenge. It doesn't matter if you do wide hand or middle hand. So the aim is to do 60 push-ups in one shot. If not in one time, try to do in 2 different shots. Oh, 60. How many did you do? Mahesh, were you able to do 60?
Yes, sir.
Very good. See, until you do it, you don't know your capacity. If you just think that you can't do, you cannot. But if you try, then you have very high chances that you are able to do. Who else? Anil did it. Raj. Okay, let's go on your back. Loose you. Let's do the lower back, stretching and abdominal exercises together. So that is a great exercise for your lower back. So bend your knees, drop your knees to your right side, extend your upper leg over to your lower leg. So upper leg straight or as straight as possible. You don't have to keep your knees into straight position, but idea is to stretch it in opposite direction. So you feel the stretch in your left lower waist. Right hand behind your neck, left arm behind your back. Let's go up. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Breathe out as you go up. 40, 50, 60, 80, 90, 20, 10 more to go. 1, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, and 30. Let's do the same thing. Left side, drop your knees to your left. Stretch your upper leg as far as you can. Left hand behind your head. Right arm over your on the mat behind your back. Let's go up. 1, 2, 4, 6, 12, 13, 14, 15, 18, 20, 21, 22, 6, 8, 29, and 30. Take a deep breath. Let's bend your knees. We're going to bring your fingers behind your neck and your skull. Now we're going to lift your feet off the floor. And now we are going to bring your head towards your knees. And you are going to lift your lower back at the same times. So you're going to lift your shoulders and you're going to lift your lower back. So let's go up. 1, 2, 4. It's a great exercise for your lower back. 5, 6, 7, and of course for your abdomen. 8. Breathe out each time you go up. We're gonna go for 10 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 10. Okay. Let's turn over. Downwards onto palms and knees. And we will do here, what we'll do is 1 plank. We will do high plank. We are going to hold for 10 seconds and then we will bring your right leg over to your right knee over your right arm and then left knee over your left arm. So let's stretch your right leg, stretch your left leg. Let's hold it for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Now right knee over your right arm. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. This is a great pose for your lower back problem. It opens up the lower back joint, your your lumbar area, and even your muscles stretches it, your muscles of your going from your lower back to your hips. Okay, let's go on your in your lower plank, and we will hold and we'll bring your hips up and down. And then third one is dropping your hips sideways. So we're gonna hold it for 10 seconds. Hold it for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Hips up, back in the middle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Bring the hips up and then sideways. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 8, 9, and 10. That's your lower back. In child pose. Let's place your palms down. And go forward into cobra. And then from here into downward dog. Bring your left leg up. And place your foot outside of your left hand. Stretch your left arm as you twist. Bring your left arm backwards. And bring your foot back down. Back in the center. Okay, let's do, we're going to do some more squats. So the way you're going to do is, you're going to bounce up and then squat. So let's squat, bounce up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Let's bring your feet apart, arms apart, feet to your right, bend your front knee, your whole body forward, your arms up, and then you're going to bring your right hand down, and then your left hand down, then your body downwards, your front foot all the way up, bend your knee, and then twist. And then stretch down on the floor, go forward into upwards dog, and then child pose. Okay, now the second challenge we are going to do is, let's do diamond push-up. So your thumbs and your fingers, index fingers together. And this one, let's do 40 of these that you can do in one shot or two. Take a break once in between or with no break. All right, new challenge. 14. So it's a last day of the year, getting ready for the next year, 2023. So you have to set up your goal for next year to do many more. So in one shot, you do 60, your middle hand or your wider hand, and you do 40 at least. This should be your minimum goal next year. Okay, let's go on your back. We will do a few more abdominal exercise. Knees to your chest. Stretch your legs up and your whole upper body up. Arms behind, legs slightly lower. Right hand touching your left leg and right leg slightly off the floor. Let's switch your legs. Let's go for that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10 more. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Place your feet together, your soles together, your knees apart. Take deep breath. Now let's place your left ankle onto your right thigh and bring them close to your chest. Stretch your lower leg, your whole upper body off the floor. Point your fingers towards your toes. And let's bounce up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 more. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's switch your legs. Bring your legs close to your chest. Stretch your lower leg. Your whole upper body off the floor. Point your fingers towards your toes. Let's bounce up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 10 more. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Soles together, your knees apart. Take deep breath, a few deep breaths. Now, what we will do is bring your knees to your chest. Stretch your legs up. Your upper body off the floor. Your fingers behind. You're gonna bring your upper body up and down. So touch your head and come up as much as possible. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Breathe out each time you go up. 7, 8, 9, 10 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Deep breath as you place your feet together, knees apart. Let's do one more great abdominal and lower back exercise here. Now cross your left leg over to your right one. So your knees are together. And then drop your knees towards your left side. So that way, you're gonna stretch your lower back, your right lower back. So let your knees go as low as they can. And then bring your fingers behind your skull. We're gonna lift straight up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 more. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. So it's a great lower back stretch, and at the same time, your upper abdomen strengthening. Let's cross your right leg over to your left and drop your legs towards your right side. Bring your fingers behind your head. Let's go up and then back down. 1. Must touch your head on the floor. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. More. 10, 9, 8. Breathe out each time you go up. 3, 2, and 1. Okay, let's go back again onto palms and onto your knees. So we are going to hold sideways this time. So first we will hold in the middle, but the way you want to hold is bring your hips up and down like we did in low plank. So stretch your right knee, stretch your left knee, bring your hips up and back in the middle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. We're gonna go on your right side. Bring your left arm up, and then bring your arm under your whole body. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Let's do the same thing on the other side. 1, 2, keep your hips up. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Let's go to child pose. And let's go forward into cobra. And then child pose. Downwards dog. Your right leg up. You twist. Leg dropping, by dropping the upper leg over to your left side. And then place your foot over your right hand. Right arm up, and then go back in standing position. We'll do one balancing pose. Hold down to your right foot in your right hand. Lower your knee, left arm up. And let's do the same thing with the left one. Sorry for that noise. Okay, now we'll do the next type of squat. So what we will do is we'll go to your right, you go to your left. We're gonna touch your opposite hand in front of your right foot, front of your left foot as you bend your knees. So important thing here is to bend your knees, not to keep them straight. So the lower you go, more you work on your thighs and hips. So let's start from the right side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Let's do 10 more, but we're going to bring your feet apart and then together. Feet apart, together. Let's go for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Take a deep breath. Let's bring your feet together. Let's bring your arms apart and all the way up. Arms apart. Let's go to tabletop. Hands in front of your toes. Let's walk your hands forward. Downwards dog. Upwards dog. And then child pose. Let's do one good stretching here. Stretch your left leg and place it over to your opposite side, which is your right side. And now turn your whole upper body to see your left foot. So you stretch your waist to see your left foot. And let's do the same thing on the other side. Your knees together. Stretch your right leg. Place your right foot over to your left side. And now turn your head, your upper body to see your right foot. Over to your left. And then come back. Now let's place your left knee over to your right one. So bring your foot, your leg forward, and then cross it. And then you go backwards. So you can sit down by holding your feet And then you can bend forward, gently, slowly. And I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. Bring your right leg forward and cross over to your left one. And go backwards to sit. Hold your feet. Just stay there. Let's sit down. And cross your legs. Bring your arms apart. Let's stretch sideways by leaning onto your left forearm. And then twist. Let's do the same thing over your right side. And let's lie down on your back. Let's relax. And before you relax, bend your knees, your palms along with your body. And slowly inhale as you raise your arms and as you raise your hips. Let your arms go behind. And then breathe out. Lower your hips. Bring your arms down. Let's repeat it 4 more times. And let's stretch your legs. Keep your lower back flat, your feet apart, your neck extended, your shoulders downwards, your palms upwards. And let's scan your body to relax it. Suggesting your mind is very powerful way to follow the instructions. Your body follows the instructions of your mind. So let's instruct your right foot to be relaxed and then feel it relaxed. Same thing, your right knee, you allow it to be relaxed. And your right hip. Same way your left foot, your left knee, and your left hip. Allow your pelvis to be relaxed. Your abdomen. Your chest. Your right shoulder. Allow your right elbow, your palms and fingers to be relaxed. Allow your left shoulder, your left elbow, your palm and fingers. Now allow your chin, your jaws and lips. Allow them to be relaxed. Your nose, your cheeks, your eyes, your ears, your forehead, let all them be relaxed. Your head, your neck, your back of shoulders, your upper, middle, and lower back. Your hips, your legs, your whole body, let it be loose and relaxed. On the mat, feel your whole body touching the mat. Let's take deep breath from your abdomen. And let's bend your knees and turn to your side. And then take your time to sit up. And let's continue to relax while you're doing alternate breathing without using your hands. Let your long breath go in through your left nostril and let it come out through your right. And let it go back in through your right and out through your left. Let's repeat it for 7 times without using your hand, just mind. chant Om for 3 times. Thank you.
Thank you.
And Happy New Year. Enjoy your
Happy New Year.
New Year's Eve. I'll meet you next year.
Thank you, भैया. मैं थोड़ा सा join
Take care.
किया, लेकिन it was very nice session.
Okay,
Thank you.
very good.